Hey guys, it's Caroline, and today I'm going to teach you one of my best tricks for learning Italian verbs. Alright, so as some of you know, I did study Italian language in Florence. I got my degree there. I like to throw that in there in my language videos so you know I'm qualified, you can trust me, and I have some excellent tips for you to learn Italian. This trick is something I've used since the beginning of studying Italian language. It is honestly the way I got through Italian because there are so many different verbs in Italian, and having this trick honestly makes them so much easier to memorize. And you can memorize up to like 50 verbs a day if you wanted to with this trick because it just makes it so much easier. So I'm just gonna get right into it here. Today I'm just gonna talk about 20 verbs to show you my trick, and then I'm happy to do more videos if you guys find this helpful. I also do private Italian lessons, so I have so many tricks up my sleeve and I'm more than happy to share them with you if you do my lessons. So make sure you check that out. I'll link more information on those below, but I'll just get right into the first verb here. So the first verb is cantare, which means to sing. So what I do is I find an English word within the Italian verb that will help me remember the verb. So here I see the word can't. So in order to remember this word, I think of the phrase, I can't sing. So when I see can't, I immediately think of sing, and then I remember cantare means to sing. So this is the process I use to go through all of the verbs. Now you know how I'm doing it, so I'll just go through all of the verbs faster now, but this is my method I use, and this is the trick that's gonna help you memorize hundreds of verbs very easily. Next verb is rompere, which means to break. So in this word, I see the English word romper, and I think of I broke my romper. So you know that. Of course, my marker's starting not to work now. So you'll remember that rompere means to break. Next verb. All right, next verb is piangere. So piangere means to cry, and I see the word pian here, and I think of piano, like the instrument piano, and then I think that piano makes me cry. So I know that when I see the word piangere, I'll think of a piano and I'll remember piano makes me cry, piangere means to cry. There you go. Next verb is partire, which means to leave. So knowing that, I already see the word party. Obviously it's not spelled how you normally spell the word party, but my brain will know what I'm talking about. So party and leave the party. You can also say I left the party, I'm leaving the party, whatever helps you remember it. But when I see partire, I'll always remember partire, to leave. Okay, the next verb is aiutare, which means to help. This verb I break up a little differently. So I see the AI, the U, and the TARE. And in my head I think, hey, you there. Obviously there's not an H here, but hey, you there, help me. So when I see aiutare, I'll divide it in my brain. Hey, you there, help me. And I'll remember aiutare means to help. That one's a little different, but it works for me, so maybe it'll work for you. This is actually a really fun way to remember verbs. Like, I'm having a lot of fun writing these right now, and I'm curious to see if you guys have any other ways you would remember these words. This is just how my brain saw them, but definitely comment below if you have a fun way to remember any of these words, because I feel like there are so many different things you could think of for each word. These are just the ones that felt easiest for my brain, so let me know. Sorry if you can't see the blue so well, this marker is giving up and I only have 2 colors, but this is what we're working with today. So the next verb is incontrare, which means to meet. So when I see this word, I divide it up with these, and I think of the phrase in contrast, meet in the middle. So when 2 things or 2 ideas or 2 people have contrast, they can meet in the middle. So incontrare, to meet. There you go. Next verb is pensare, which means to think. And when I look at the verb pensare, I immediately see the word pens, And I think of the phrase, pens help me think. So when I see the word pens, I remember pens help me think, because when you're thinking, you know how you like tap your head with your pen? So that's just where my brain went when I saw the word pens. Pens help me think, pensare, to think. Next verb is tornare, which means to return. So I see the word torn in this verb, and I think of the phrase, I'm torn to return. I'm torn to return, so tornare means to return. All right, next verb is guardare, which means to watch. I see the word guard in here, and I think of the phrase, the guard watches. So guardare means to watch. Okay, next word is dimenticare, which means to forget. Now when I look at this word, I immediately see the word dementia almost, and when people have dementia they forget things, so it's easy to remember. Dimenticare means to forget. All right, next word is restare, which means to stay. When I look at this verb, I see the word rest. I need to use my black marker. This marker is not working anymore. Stay and rest a while. So when I see rest, I think of stay and rest a while. So restare means to stay. By the way, as you can tell, I'm back in Italy. I got here a few days ago and it's really good to be home. So I'll definitely be doing more videos on my life here in Italy now that I am back. I was just gone a couple of months visiting friends and family in the US, but I am here to stay for good. A lot of people were asking on my Instagram if I left Italy, but I was just gone visiting loved ones and home for the holidays. So I'm back here in my beautiful home in La Spezia, and I'm just so happy to be back in Italy. My heart really does belong here. Pensare, tornare, guardare, dimenticare, restare, mancare. Next verb is mancare, which means to miss. I see two words in here, man and care, and I think of the phrase, I miss a man who cares. So when I see mancare, I'll remember it means to miss. Next verb is camminare, which means to walk. And when I look at this word, I see camin. And I think of the phrase, come and walk with me. Like, come and walk with me, but in a weird way. Come and walk with me. I know that's a little bit of a stretch, but because of the weirdness of that phrase, I've never forgotten it. So, camminare means to walk. Next word is bussare, which means to knock, and I see the word bus here, and I think of the phrase, I knock on the bus. So bussare means to knock. Next verb is saltare, which means to jump, and I see the word salt here, and I think of salt being like on a high shelf, and I have to jump to get it, so I think of the phrase, I jump to get the salt. And then I remember, saltare means to jump. All right, next verb is credere, which means to believe. So in credere, I see the word creed, and I think of the phrase, I believe the creed. I believe the creed. So credere means to believe. Next verb is ballare, which means to dance. I see the word ball, and I think of the phrase, I dance at the ball. So ballare means to dance. All right, next verb is portare, which means to bring. I see the word port, and I think of the phrase, bring me to the port. Portare means to bring. Last verb is mostrare, which means to show. I see the word most, and I think of the phrase, I show the most. I show the most. Mostrare means to show. So that wraps up the 20 verbs I'm going to teach you today. I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, definitely let me know and I will make more videos like this. If you are interested in learning Italian with me, I'll leave that info in the description box below so you can check that out. And if you're not already, make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm there every day showing you glimpses of my life here in Italy. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I will see you guys in my next video. Ciao for now.